number 5, respect free will. Seriously though. So, like, if you're an entrepreneur, I'm a big fan of copywriting, persuasive writing, writing that helps people understand why they might need the Clubhouse.
Yeah.
A video would be an example of copy speak, where we could do a video about the Clubhouse that helps people understand why they'd want to become part of the Clubhouse or BCAP or come to a retreat in Cyprus. And all of those copywriting, copy speak, they have certain like emotive pangs you want to hit towards. Like we know, people are they're afraid of certain things. People are desperate about other things. People are sad, so in copy speak and copywriting, you address those things. No question about it. You speak to people. Go back to page 1, number 1. You communicate.
Yep.
Okay? But in business, there's this whole like subculture of copywriting that's all about like scaring the living shit out of people and then belittling them if they don't opt for your product or program. And we learned in those 4 months or 3.5 months we spent apart to respect free will. Meaning, you know what we want to do in business? Tell you what we're about. Show you what we're about. Lead from the front so you can see us doing things in life as an obvious indication that we're legit. Then offer you opportunities, tell you about those opportunities, and let you make a choice.
Yeah.
That's called respecting free will. And if you do that in business, you have a sustainable business. If you don't, you're a douche. Flat up and down, you're a douche. If you're the kind of business owner who humiliates, bastardizes, badgers people for a buck, you're a douche. Pure and simple, and I'm sorry if that hurt your feelings. But if you want to build a life-changing business that is sustainable, respect free will. That's the way it's done.
Yeah. This is a big one in relationships.
It is. It's huge. That's why I left it for you.
Yeah, in relationships, there is not enough respect for free will.
Yeah.
Because we attach too much to what our partners are doing for themselves and making choices. Now, there's a fine line here between what expectations you choose to have in a relationship and the respect of free will. And I'm going to give you a really great example, okay? Several years ago, I was working with someone who was an alcoholic and wanted to create change, wanted to rid this from their lives, was miserable. And every single time their significant other said to them, if you don't stop drinking, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Every single time they said that, that person's self-worth got in the tank even more. That person moved that much further away from being able to actually stop drinking because now they were feeling fearful. Yep. So now not only are they faced with this, like, I have to stop drinking because I want to for myself, but if I don't, my significant other's going to leave me, right? So how do you practice and respect free will in that situation, right? When your significant other is clearly doing something that doesn't align with maybe the choices that you want them to be making, right? And that it takes practice, but here's how. You find self-love, you build self-love, you travel the journey that we're traveling with you, and then you detach. You respect impermanence.
Yes.
You know, you detach and say, you know what, okay, my partner, I've expressed my concerns, my partner knows what I want for them and don't want from them, but now it's up to me to detach from the fear that I am putting on the situation of what happens if something happens to this person, et cetera, and allow them to use free will to move themselves forward in their journey. Because more often than not, the number of times in relationships people cast ultimatums that they don't actually mean, that are reactive states based on fear or whatever the case may be, and it only furthers the hole that you're both in, like unheard of, the number, okay? So that's how you use free will in a relationship. I'm not going to say it happens overnight. It takes